It's Pete Hartwig here in Columbus, Ohio, where tomorrow I'll be competing in one of the biggest events around the world, the Arnold Classic, the biggest event of my life. Some of you watching this will have followed me for a very long time from a very young age, and others more recently. Either way, I'd like to say a massive thank you for all your support. It's been a very long journey for me. Many of you have seen me compete and win in many different federations. This year the stakes are a little bit higher, with an opportunity to win an IFBB Pro League Pro Card. So why is that so important and what does that mean? Well, the IFBB Pro League is basically the pinnacle of bodybuilding.
When you pick up a bodybuilding magazine or you see some of the stars online or in the videos and all that sort of thing, they're all IFBB Pro League athletes. So it really is the cream of the crop.
This year I've also had the opportunity to compete in classic physique, which is quite a new category, and it pretty much represents everything that I love about bodybuilding. Very much taking bodybuilding as an art. It's creating aesthetics and poetry in motion on stage. And it's a little bit more of an athletic look as opposed to a really massive look. You still have to be big and you still have to be lean. It's a kind of style that I personally really like.
And classic physique's about a small waist, wide shoulders, beautiful symmetry.
And that look that's very similar to the golden era of bodybuilding, which is my favorite era, which 1960s, 1970s. I've had some very encouraging words from some bodybuilding experts.
If there's anyone in Australia who was made for that division, in my opinion, it was Peter Hartwig.
When we started this classic physique class, and you contacted me, I said, you've got the ultimate look for this class, and you really do. And you delivered today. You're going to go to Columbus and do us proud. I hope you take it all out and win your pro card, because I really think you've got that kind of potential. And I don't mince words. You're everything I expected and more, mate. Congratulations.
Over here at the Arnold's America, the competition is just going to be on another level. Regardless of what happens, I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. It's an absolute honour to be here with so many amazing athletes and be part of the Australian team. Now, for those of you who know me, know that I have a huge tendency to experience a lot of anxiety leading into a show. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to stay in my zone and just relax more than anything, because I have a tendency of placing too much emotional value on the outcome of an event to the point where I actually miss the fun and I miss the enjoyment and the experience of experiencing every moment. And sometimes you can put all that effort in and miss out on the most positive aspects of the event itself, because you're too concerned about what may or may not happen and creating this big drama inside your head. To me, this sport is all about self-development, and I'm better than I was last time. And I think if I keep moving forward, eventually I'll get there. Whether it happens tomorrow or not, or in the next few weeks at the Arnold's in Australia, or not, or within the next month or the next few years, I think the most important thing to take away is to just keep moving forward. Just keep improving. This sport is about self-development. And when you get knocked down, you get up and you keep going. But tomorrow, everything comes together. Everything over the last 17 years since I started weights training. Since even before that, since I became obsessed with weights training and was using paint cans as dumbbells, doing chin-ups and push-ups outside in my yard, and everything from that to my first competition back in 2006 as a junior, where, believe it or not, I couldn't actually pose properly. But I've come a long way since then, and tomorrow I feel like I'm ready. So regardless of what happens, I'm just going to enjoy the moment and experience the pleasure of being part of such an amazing event and such an amazing team. So stay tuned for more updates, and thanks so much again for all your support.